on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are at the last Bass Pro Shop show of 2022. It is October 20th. It's like 52 degrees out, so it's kind of chilly, but we have a great little turnout so far. I thought it would be more. Still relatively early. I think we'll get some good cars, but there's some really nice stuff here already I want to share with you. There's a really nice Boss 302 next to me. There's a couple of GT5. There's a GT500 right here, GT350. There's some really nice stuff up here, so I'm going to go through and share some cool stuff and show you some of the cooler cars up here. And I'll try to get as many pictures or videos as I can. There's a lot of stuff up here, so again, try not to miss anybody. We'll walk through and we'll hit on a bunch with some commentary on some of our favorites. So we'll be back with you in just 1 second. All right, so we've got like a 67 GT500 Eleanor car. It's, you know, gone a 60-second tribute car. I love these cars. 6-speed, it looks like our 5-speed, black with silver. I love the wheels, really sharp. There's a GT500 I wanted to hit over here, but as I'm walking over, I'm gonna hit on this Challenger. I think it's a 340 car. Great looking car. These are little couple of shoebox numbers here that are badass too. This one right here with the parachute, the green looks great. I love the wagon. Always been a fan of the wagons with the big wheels. This is a great looking. Sorry, it's a Cuda, not a Challenger, but really clean. 340, orange with the black stripe. Like it a lot. 409 Impala next to it, which again, a big fan. There's a red one I'm gonna take a look at in a second. We've got a fastback Mustang here, GT350 right next to it. Love that car. And then we have an 84 GT350 convertible, which caused a lot of problems between Ford and Shelby for a long time. So kind of cool. We've got a Boss 302 right behind it, so a lot of really cool Mustangs here, but this GT350 sounded awesome coming in the side pipes. This is set up as like a GT350R as a race car. This thing's really sharp. And like I said, we've got the fastback right next to it. Really cool, really clean cars. Love the fenders on here. This thing is definitely set up like a race car. I love the fuel setup. This thing's pretty badass. All right, we also have a C7 ZR1, which is awesome. Don't love red, but I do love this car. The wheels look great. The ZR1 is always cool. We have the Punisher logo up here. I love the blue ZR1 badge. Thing just looks so mean with the wing. This thing is really nice. Big fan of the style. Like these Corvettes quite a bit. This cool old Ford like military style truck. We saw this truck at Spindles and I liked it a lot. There's another one that I saw the other day that's another truck here too. A lot of cool old like utility trucks around, which I'm a big fan of. Got a little hot rod here. I'm going to go back down the end of the line and share a couple more cars with you that we saw. This is a great looking Ranchero. You know, I like the Rancheros until about 67 better than I like the El Caminos, and this one's really nice. Looks like a 3 on the tree, black and white. Really good looking car. Very sharp. A great looking early 60s Biscayne 409. I thought it was Impala at first. Biscayne was kind of the like lower trim model, but again, a very similar body style. You would get the 2 tail lights versus the 1 in the Impala, a little less trim. But this thing looks great. I love the 409. I saw this one when I was walking around, and the red with the chrome, this thing pops. It is a really sharp looking car, and again, you're much more likely to see the Impala than you are to see the Biscayne. So this is pretty cool as a sleeper. You throw some regular wheels at this, take the 409 badge off, and no one's gonna think anything of it, but this thing is a beast, and I'm a big fan of the style. I love the tops on these. This thing looks awesome. Really nice car. Guys, another truck I know nothing about, but it says Mac on it and Mac Jr. I don't know if Mac made a pickup or someone made a tribute, but this thing's pretty neat too, and I'm always looking for something different and unique. This thing looks awesome inside. Real basic interior, simple gauges, probably a little 3-speed. This thing's so neat, and the color's cool. The style's great on it. Yeah, I'm always a fan of something a little different that you just don't see all that frequently. So I like this. This is a pretty neat truck that I've never seen before. So this is kind of a cool row here. We have this nice Camaro SS in the orange and black with the rally wheels. Really sharp car. We got this Malibu, I think. Yeah, 283 Malibu. Looks great though. Looks awesome with the wheels, with the Wildwood brakes. There was a nice Mach 1 next to it that I like a lot, like a 70. And there was this really cool Fox body that I haven't seen anywhere up here before, but green with the two-tone, the pony wheels, in the chrome. I think it looks really nice. I usually know most of the Fox bodies up here, but I haven't seen this one, so I want to come over and take a look at it. And I really do like the color. I love the chrome ponies. I have absolutely thought about putting them on my car. If I do, that'd probably be the one wheel choice I would do, is do a set of chrome ponies if I was going to get rid of my turbines, because I think it would look cool on here. But yeah, nice little cool row of cars, including, like I said, the orange on this Mach 1 is great. So 61 or a 62. Really cool plain Jane Camaro that looks great though, with the you know, the dog dish hubcap wheels and the steelies and real basic. Really cool wagon down the end here too. So we got a little Plymouth wagon. Again, you know I'm a sucker for the wagons. Always love seeing them. Anything that's utility house, that's pretty neat. So, and it's got a V8, so a little V8 wagon, kind of a cool little car here. Love this like 65 or 66 fastback, giant motor, tubbed, big rear wheels. There's a drag car. What a great stance. I've seen a few of these before set up like this. There should be a yellow one in town that would have a giant blower on it. This thing just looks so good. These Mustangs look great. You can see it's got a battery shut off here. This thing's so cool in that style with the big wheels and the fastback and the big motor. These cars just look right in that style, so I'm a fan. It's also a pretty cool like 56 wagon here in the silver and white, which is really sharp. Just maybe, yeah, silver and white. Really sharp looking car. Again, I'm a big fan of the wagon, so very cool on that one as well. So we got this orange Boss 302 next to it. Great looking car. Is this a 69 or 70? Yep. So we got a 70. Oh, you're right next to me. Yeah, you're right next to me. So we got the 70 Boss 302 in orange. Love the style, love the color. Again, if I would do this, it would be orange or grab a blue. I think they're both amazing colors. This thing looks awesome. We've got our Mustang up here again today. Again, we won't talk a ton about it, but it is going away. Not next week, but the week after, so it'll be going away soon. Hate to put it away, but it's that time of year. So one of our guys in the club has this Thunderbird up here. He's got some cool stuff. We did that steak truck that he had up at one of our other shows. He's got a lot of neat, older, cool stuff. He's in that Bay State Antique Auto Club. Good guy, always having some cool stuff up here. Again, we have a bunch of the Thunderbirds, you know, the 55s to 57s. This would be the one I would get from a color standpoint. We got another Fox body up here, nice Fox body convertible. Let's see, maybe 85 or 86. Great sounding Monty SS. Little ghost flames. Sounds really, really good. So I've talked a little bit about the Mercuries and a couple other things, but I do like when I find a Mercury 5.0. These are both pretty cool. We've got one RS and one GS. You got the wing on that one. Both look great. Again, I'm a big fan. They were kind of like, again, same as the 4Ride Foxes. Very, very cool cars. Something a little different. Like I said, when I looked at these, and you can see mine over here, you've got the regular hatchback, and you can see, but over here, you've got that rounded hatch on these, which I always liked. I always think this style just flowed better. And these both are T-top cars. These are both really cool. Again, something you don't see that often. They were relatively common back in the day. I mean, not nearly as common as the 5.0s, but you see them more regularly. But both of these are great. I'm a big fan of both. I think these are both 5-speed cars, so good for them. Really nice. Love both of them. Fastback Mustang, pony interior. Looks like another 4-speed. Beautiful Chevelle in black next to it with the chrome American racing wheels. Looks awesome in the car. I don't know if you can see it. I think you can here in the faint. I love the dark gray stripes over the black. It looks so cool, so sinister. What a great undercover paint job this is. This thing looks awesome. Really cool. Almost like a silver. Hopefully you can see it in this a little bit more. Very cool. Really cool, you know, S10 Blazer, or not S10, but a full-size K5 Blazer with the lift kit on it. Awesome car. Got a caddy limo. Again, always so much neat, cool, different stuff up here. So. It's a cool color. Nice little car here. 63 split window. Always will shoot a split window if you can see them. They're fairly rare. They demand such a huge premium over the regular ones too. It's unbelievable. This is another cool car here. Another 60s Corvette. This looked very similar to my 04 with the painted hood. Wow, this had a very similar setup on mine. This might actually be a 35th. So yeah, this is a 99, I think, with the shaker hood. Studio wheels, got the roll bar. I had the same roll bar, I had the same paint job done on my hood, so this is pretty cool. Looks very similar to the one I had years ago. I'm gonna shoot this a little bit. So we got a few Fox bodies coming in that I'm gonna shoot some pictures of. I just saw them coming in. We got, it looks like 3. All sound really nice. We got a silver coupe, the red hatchback, that black hatchback with the big wheels, and the monster hood scoop. So very, very cool. You know, again, I'm always a sucker for the Fox bodies. Then we had an air-cooled Porsche 911 Carrera and Targa with the Futch wheels in the red. This is like, again, the epitome of what Porsche was cool back in the day. And these air-cooled Porsches have become really valuable lately, so very neat. Some of our partners up in Stoughton with some of the Oldsmobiles. We got a couple Cutlasses here. You know, this one was put away for a long time. We talked about this a little bit at one of the Stoughton shows, but we'll give it a little love. And then, you know, I love this 442, which I thought was the Rally 350 color, but it's a little darker yellow. Beautiful car. Hate to see, I won't see these guys till spring, but we'll check them out in the spring. And he said he's going to make this even nicer, which is going to be tough because it's a really nice car. This is a special. They only made a couple. I think it's the Laguna Seca. It is. So you see the back badge says Laguna Seca. So the black and red was only, so Laguna Seca is a racetrack. They only made it in that 1 year in that color. So that's a pretty cool special edition Boss 302. So I want to get a quick. So these are those 2 Fox bodies we saw come in. You know, I loved that truck last week, and I still do. It's so neat. We saw it at the Attleboro show. But these are both really cool. Again, love the slicks on this. These are both awesome, awesome Fox bodies. Really cool. Beautiful. I love this whole setup. We got like a 55 in the green, this awesome Impala, like a 59 or 60, the 450 full with the side pipes. We saw this one before, and then a really nice 57 in the blue. Really nice, kind of these 3 cars together look great. And this is a 4 or 5 speed too, which is great. You don't see a lot of these in the 5 speed, so really pretty, great color. I'm gonna get up here like I did last week and try to get a good shot of the whole thing. See how much we can shoot up here. We had another good turnout tonight. I don't think it was as good as last time, but I still think it was a really good turnout. Yeah, and I'll shoot as much as I can up here. So let me scan out again. We always talk about it. We got a Firebird, a Corvette, an El Camino, Monte Carlo. We got like a 55 Chevy. We got a Lexus, like LS or LC 300, 57, like 59 or 60, 55. But as we go through, 67 Impala, cool little drag truck. Great looking Riviera, really cool Caddy. So we got a little GTO, Hersolds, another 57 Chevy. We got a little Porsche over here. I just love going through from up at this angle and seeing all the cool stuff we have up here. So, you know, it sucks that this is the last one of the year, but it's so much cool stuff. I'd love to share it with you guys. So this is pretty neat. I thought it was a GTO, but it's a T37, which was a different model, kind of a down model. Think of it as like a Biscayne to a GTO or a Le Mans. You have that whole series with you had the Bel Air, the Biscayne, and the Impala. This is a similar thing with the Pontiac. You had the T37, you had the Le Mans, and you had the GTO. This would have been, but this has got the big 455 in it, it looks like. So this is really cool. It's something, again, you're not going to see a lot. So love showing this car. This is great, great color too. Real simple, looks awesome in this car. It's a really nice 440 GTX. I've shot a bunch of like the Road Runners, like the A12s. This is similar to that with the GTX, so an upscale model from a comfort standpoint. But again, 446 barrel. Let's say it has the same foot as the A12. This thing's pretty nice. And again, there's been a bunch of awesome Fox bodies I did not get to. This is a big event tonight, so this one sounds really nice too. Really clean hatchback. Got an R8 Audi over here, so I'm going to try to shoot that a little bit. Man, it is. There's a lot of stuff up here tonight. I saw this little Triumph coming in, this little, this V8 Triumph sounded awesome when it was coming in. So we'll try to get around and get a little bit more stuff before we get out of here. Unfortunately, it's 5:30, it's starting to get dark already. So I'm gonna try to get to the back part of the show and shoot some stuff. There's a really badass GT3 RS next to a really cool Viper here. So I'll try to go through and shoot some of this stuff, which is kind of more on the exotic side, before we head back over and shoot some of the other stuff here. So let me, yeah, this GT3 RS is badass. Got the canards in the front, and this Viper is really nice. We got another nice Porsche over here, the wide body kit, with the GTR. Yeah, that's like the murderer's row of performance right there. That's awesome. But if you ask me, I would still take this Charger all day over any of them. This thing is sweet. I love the RT with just the black wheels. This thing looks so sinister. This thing is awesome. And what a great body style these Chargers were. Just again, one of my favorites always. Got another first gen Lightning over here. I don't know if I shot this one at the shows before. I shot a couple black ones, but I do love the first gen Lightnings. I think these are always a neat truck. Again, this thing at the time, 351, very cool, original wheels. I like everything about these, and you don't see a ton of them anymore again, so I always try to get a picture when I can. All right, guys, we got a couple of badass 5.0s again, supercharged. So many Fox bodies up here tonight. It is awesome. This white one looks awesome. 5-speed. Got another 5-speed in this black coupe. Really nice cars again. Very cool. So much nice stuff up here tonight. We'll do one quick run by all the military vehicles. Just do a quick scope by as we go through. They always do a nice job up here. They always have a good turnout and show up and very respectful of what, just trying to show off all the military stuff up here. So you can see we have a pretty big mass exodus right now. Everybody's getting ready to get the heck out of here. Got a GT 350. We got that nice Cutlass right here. We were talking to the guys earlier. A really cool car. Good looking 68, 67 fastback and leaving. Really nice looking car here. Looks like we got a GTA convertible heading out. Or a Trans Am convertible, maybe a Firebird Formula. You don't see a lot of those, very cool. The GTA style wheels, it is a Trans Am. I don't know if it is a GTA, but I do see a Trans Am with those style wheels. Another nice GTO heading out here. And a Monty SS. Little Chevy Malibu, Chevelle, okay. This Monty with the 454, the dual quads is always up here. A lot of cool stuff. My buddy Rigo and his Mustang heading out. Didn't get to say hi to him tonight, which sucks, but that's all right. He's a good dude. We've talked many, many times, so it's always cool seeing him up here. He's heading out with his Mustang tonight. So very cool. Hi, buddy. Good to see you. So always a lot of fun. So awesome. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna call it, head back out, and get the heck out of here. All right, guys, so we have this Cobra R up here, which I do think is a real one. We had that replica we shot, my buddy George bought, loves it. We were talking about it, he's been super happy with it. But this looks like the real deal. 1 of 300 Cobra Rs, awesome. There's a lot in New England. I always see them at the shows, which is crazy, because these cars are super rare and super valuable, but always cool to see one up here, and I'll always shoot it when I get a chance to show you one up at these shows. All right, guys, so get ready to head on out. I know I missed so much stuff here tonight. There was a ton of cars. I tried to shoot some stuff I hadn't shot before. Thank you to the folks I talked to. I saw some really cool people up here tonight. It was awesome talking to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. We're at the end of the year. I think this may be the last show before we put the Mustang away. I don't know about catching anything this weekend or next, but this is the last cruise night. So it's been a hell of a season. I appreciate everybody up here at Bass. You guys, this is Mass Cruisers do an awesome job with this show every year. Just appreciate all the work and effort you guys put in. Another great show, and I again can't wait to get back out in April again. It sucks that we got another 4 or 5 months in the cold, but I look forward to seeing everybody next year. If you haven't done so far, please hit that like and subscribe button. We're at almost 100 subscribers, so let's get over there, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks.